I'm Aqua Alex, and you're watching Aqua Alex Live. Let's learn about tropical fish today. Hello, tropical fish keepers. Welcome to another edition of Aqua Alex Live, right here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I'm your host, Aqua Alex Cardinale. I hope that I'm catching you on a good day. Today I am doing another species profile on a fish that is one of my personal favorite in the aquarium hobby. I have kept and raised many different species of this fish, many different individuals, I should say, but I have kept many individuals of this particular species. It's one of my personal favorite fish from Asia. Now, a majority of the fish species that I kept in the aquarium hobby come from South America and Africa, and only a few are from Asia. And today's fish I'm going to educate you about is one of few Asian fish that I have a lot of love and respect for, and it's a very, very cool fish. So today I'm going to talk about the Bala Shark, also known as the Tricolor shark. This fish is very popular in the aquarium hobby, and for good reason. It has a nice silver elongated body, and it grows to a decent size, which makes it a perfect addition to like a cichlid aquarium or a larger community aquarium. So today I'm going to educate all of you about the Bala Shark, and I look forward to chatting about one of my favorite fish from Asia. So, do you have questions about Bala Sharks? If you do, post them in the comments or on the live chat here on YouTube, and I will answer your questions. If you're watching the replay of this video, post your questions in the comments, and I will reply to them as always. Also, if you are keeping Bala Sharks currently, what do you like about Bala Sharks? Let me know in the comments or the YouTube chat, and I will share it with all of our wonderful viewers. All right, let's get started. I'm going to start today's video off in a fun way. So to kick off this video, I'm going to show you a video and then 4 photos of the Bala Shark that I currently have right now. I actually picked up this Bala Shark from a local fish store when he was traded in, and he was in the trade-in tank, and I saw him and had to have him. I'm a big fan of decent-sized Bala Sharks, and he's about 6 to 8 inches right now. So let me show you him, and then we'll start talking about the Bala Shark. This is a video of my Bala Shark. Now, I got this Bala Shark at my local fish store. He was in the trade-in tank, and I fell in love with him. I have always liked Bala Sharks, and they're one of my personal favorite fish that come from Asia. And as you can see, he's a decent size. He's about 8 inches. I got him because I figured he'd fit in well here, and he would look nice with my flagtail Procholotus and silver dollars. And as you can see, he looks beautiful with my flagtails and all the other fish that are in here. Very cool Bala Shark. So today we're going to learn about the Bala Shark right here on Aqua Alex Live. Alright, so that was a video of my Bala Shark, and now I'm going to show you some pictures of the Bala Shark in the aquarium. So, as you can see, he looks pretty decent sized in the picture that I am showing you here. Very cool fish. And as they mature, Bala Sharks develop a nice yellow cheek. And as you can kind of see, he's getting a little bit yellow on his cheek or his face, which is pretty cool. Another picture of my Bala Shark. Very cool fish, and I like that silver body that they have. And he likes to pick at the substrate, eating leftover food that the catfish and cichlids do not get to, which is pretty cool. And the last picture of my Bala Shark, pretty cool fish. All right, so let's start talking about the Bala Shark, shall we? And I'm going to start by discussing what I like about Bala Sharks. Well, the first thing I really like about Bala Sharks is that they are an active schooling fish. So, if you have a large aquarium, like a 90-gallon, 125-gallon, and bigger, and you're looking for an active schooling fish, Bala Sharks are a perfect choice for you. This fish is active night and day. A very nice active fish, but they are a schooling fish and they should be kept in schools. But I think a nice school of Bala Sharks in a large aquarium is a good sight to see. Now, I only have one Bala Shark at the moment, and that was because he was the only one at the local fish store. But if there were more the same size, I would have got him some buddies. But one of the biggest reasons I like them is that they're an active schooling fish and they're a great dither fish. If you have fish that like to hide all the time and are afraid to come out, like datnoids and certain cichlid species, you can use Bala Sharks to entice them out of their cave. Because Bala Sharks are a good schooling fish, they get way too big to be eaten, and they're a pretty interesting fish, in my personal opinion. And they've got awesome color, silver, black, and like I mentioned earlier, the adults get yellow on their cheeks. So pretty cool fish in my book. And the last thing I like Bala Sharks is they're reasonably priced. They're a schooling fish that's not going to break the bank like roseline sharks would. You can get a Bala Shark from anywhere from $5 to about $25, and maybe a little bit more for an adult specimen, but they are a pretty cool fish. And they're well loved in the aquarium hobby. So I think anyone can keep them if they know how to properly care for large growing fish. And that's another thing I like about Bala Sharks. So now I'm going to answer the $1,000,000 question. This is a question that newbies entering the aquarium hobby need to learn. And it's this question: are Bala Sharks actually sharks? And the answer to that question is no. There is no such thing as a true freshwater shark. Do not believe what the pet store tells you or your local fish store tells you. There are no living freshwater sharks that are sold to the aquarium hobby. The only shark that can maybe withstand freshwater for more than a day is a bull shark. And bull sharks typically go to the Amazon River and they swim up there for a couple days. But as Jeremy Wade found out, sightings of the bull shark in the Amazon River are becoming rarer and rarer. So those days of seeing bull sharks in freshwater are probably pretty much behind us. So there is no true freshwater sharks. However, the Bala shark is a barb. It is in the family of tinfoil barbs and tiger barbs. It is also in the minnow and carp family. So, while it may not be a shark, it is still an awesome fish, and in my opinion, better than sharks. Now, the reason people get them confused with sharks is because of their body shape. Their body shape does somewhat represent a shark, and it's also their higher triangular shaped dorsal fin that makes people think they are an actual shark. So, in reality, when you go to your fish store, don't believe the hype that Bala Sharks are actually sharks because they're not. They are just carp, barbs, or minnows from Asia, but they're a pretty cool fish nonetheless. Shout out to my buddy Big Tank Hank who is watching our video. Thank you, Big Tank Hank, for tuning in. You are the man. I love your YouTube channel. So anyone that is tuning into this video, make sure you go check out my buddy Big Tank Hank and show him some love and give him a subscription if you're not subscribed to his channel. He's got some amazing content and he does Friday night live streams. And I've watched them all, believe it or not. And I can't wait for this Friday night's live stream, what Big Tank Hank has in store for us. All right, so now let's get into the actual care for the Bala Shark. Scientific name is right on the screen. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that because the last couple of species profiles, a lot of you guys laughed at my mispronunciation of the species. So for now on, I'm just going to show you the scientific name on the screen. But I can tell you the common names. The common names for this fish is, of course, Bala Shark, Silver Shark, Tricolor Shark, and Shark Minnow. And most of the time, people use the word shark as a selling point because fish stores and pet stores will entice people with the word shark and they think, oh, well, I'm getting a shark for my aquarium, and they will purchase that particular fish. So that is why this fish is known as the Bala Shark and why it is so popular in the aquarium hobby. Let's talk about the natural habitat for this fish. Now, the Bala Shark occurs in the Malay Peninsula, Sumatra, and Borneo. Now, there are reports that Bala Sharks have been found in the Mekong River and as far as India, but those reports are not confirmed. Also, there are reports that Bala Sharks have gone extinct in the wild, and as much as I don't want to believe that, it could be true. It could be due to the fact of overfishing for the aquarium hobby, or it could be natural destruction of the rivers with the man-made wells and pollution. But we will never know if this is true. I am not a scientist that actually goes to Asia and study this particular species or any of the other species to see if there are extinct. But I'm just saying on the research that I did, there is significant evidence to suggest that the Bala shark is extinct in its natural habitat. And there are reports that there is actually a second species of Bala sharks that was recently discovered that may actually be extinct as well. So I'll definitely keep an eye on any new information that comes out regarding the Bala shark. But they're found in Asia and in their natural waters. Bala sharks are found in mid-water depths in large and medium-sized rivers and lakes, which is pretty cool. So a majority of the Bala sharks that make it into the aquarium hobby, probably all of them, are captive raised, farm raised, and tank bred. All right, so let's get into caring for this beautiful fish. The full-grown size of a Bala shark. They can get up to 14 inches in length. However, a foot is more common. So the Bala shark generally will max out at about a foot, which is generally about that big. So That is a pretty big shark. And this fish is a schooling species. They need to be kept in schools of at least 3 or 4 or even 5, because without schooling, without other Bala sharks, the Bala shark will be stressed out alone, and it could possibly get um, illnesses and die of stress. However, there have been cases that Bala sharks have been able to live alone, but you won't see the schooling behavior that you would get out of a school of Bala sharks. So, like I said, currently I only have one Bala shark, but I'm going to be getting at least 3 or 4 more when I get a larger aquarium. So, do keep in mind that the Bala shark gets massive, 12 inches. So, that's going to need a large aquarium. So, my recommended aquarium size for a Bala shark is at least 90 gallons and larger, presumably a 6-foot aquarium or bigger. Like I said, the Bala shark grows to a foot in length. They are a schooling fish, and you need at least 3 or 4 of them, and that calls for at least a 6-foot aquarium or 90 gallons, the bare minimum. I know a lot of people are probably going to disagree with me when I say 90 gallons, but I'm not saying 90 gallons is what they should be kept in. I'm saying 90 gallons and above. Personally speaking, I would go with a 150 or a 180 or larger for the Bala shark. All right, let's talk about caring for the Bala shark at home. This fish is actually quite hardy, really easy to keep, and that is why it is one of the most popular um, barb species that are available in the aquarium hobby, because they adapt pretty much to any conditions and any water parameters. But where they come from a neutral pH, which is generally 6.8 to 7.4. They come from waters that is not really hot. It's more like a tropical water. So generally speaking, the water temperature is anywhere from 72 to 76 degrees Fahrenheit. And of course, like other fish, you want to keep your nitrites and nitrites low, just like any other fish. So provide them a good pH and a good temperature and good water, they will do good. So with a fish like a Bala shark, I recommend a strong filtration system. Over filter your aquarium as best of your ability. And for any fish, I always say over filter your aquarium, but especially with fish that grow quite large, they need pristine water quality. So if you're going to over filter your aquarium, then that's better. Personally speaking, I need a better filtration system on my current aquarium, and when I upgrade, I definitely will have better water quality than I have right now. I personally do not recommend hang on the back filters on tanks above 55 gallons. Back in the day, I would recommend hang on the back filters, but I think in this day and age, hang on the back filters are not meant for larger fish and larger aquarium systems. So, for fish like the Bala shark and other large growing species, I personally would recommend canister filters like the Fluval FX6 or any of the cheaper ones out there. Those are much better choices than the hang on the back filters. I'm not saying you can't have a hang on the back filter on a large aquarium, but don't make it the main filtration system. Maybe use it as like a backup to go with your um, canister or sump. But besides the clean water and the good water conditions, make sure there are some plants in there to give your Bala shark a place to hide if they get spooked. Generally, this is a very active fish, So they don't really need any hiding places because they're not going to hide. But plastic plants seems to help them when they are added to a new aquarium. I noticed when I get Bala Sharks and I put them in a new aquarium and I don't have plastic plants in there, they spaz out and bang against the glass. But when I have plastic plants, I notice they tend to be a little bit more docile and a little bit more chill. You also want to have a cover on your aquarium, just like tinfoil barbs and other species of barbs. Bala sharks jump pretty high, and they can jump out of aquariums. So make sure your aquariums are covered with glass or anything they can't jump out of, because Bala sharks are pretty good jumpers. So keep that in mind. So that pretty much is care for the Bala shark. They're pretty much just like any other fish, with the exception that they get relatively large. So I don't recommend putting them in a 55-gallon or anything smaller than a 90-gallon. You can grow them out in smaller tanks, but keep in mind they need a really large aquarium as they mature because they're a very active fish and they are a schooling fish. I know I sound like I'm repeating myself, but that is the key point that I'm trying to get across through this episode. All right, let's talk about diet for the Bala shark. Now, this is a true carnivore. It eats meat, but it also will take, um, actually, sorry, this is a true omnivore. It eats meat and it'll also eat plant food and vegetables as well. Can't believe I said carnivore, so I'm like a complete idiot. But it's a true omnivore. So I recommend feeding a good quality pellet like New Life Spectrum, Omega 1, Hikari. There's a wide variety of good pellets out there. Um, Flake foods, although I would save the flakes for juvenile Bala sharks. Um, and as they get older, you can go into pellets and the other foods I'm about to mention. Frozen foods like bloodworms, brine shrimp, things like that. Chopped up market shrimp, raw market shrimp, and chopped up tilapia and earthworms. Believe it or not, my Bala shark loves earthworms. So pretty much they will eat just about anything. Now for vegetables, you can give them sliced cucumbers, lettuce, etc. But you want to make sure you provide them a good diet, which can consist of pellets, bloodworms, shrimp, tilapia, and then of course the vegetables that I talked about. But this is a really easy fish to keep. It is not finicky about its diet whatsoever. All right, Tankmates. This fish is really easy to talk about because their tankmates can be just about anything. While they do get large, they have a relatively small mouth. So I'm not saying that Bala sharks will not eat your neon tetras. I certainly would not put them in a tank with fish that stay less than an inch and a half. But they generally can be kept in the community aquarium with tetras, barbs, rasboras, larger growing live bearers like mollies, platies, and swordtails. And on the other end of the spectrum, they can be kept with cichlids like Oscars, Jack Dempsey's, firemouths, and some of the more aggressive cichlids as well. And they can also be mixed into a freshwater stingray aquarium or other monster predatory aquarium. So that's one of the best things that I like about Bala sharks is that they can actually live in a plethora of community aquariums. Very, very simple fish to keep. Just be aware that they do get large and they can end up eating your neon tetra, but they're more safe with other species of fish than, let's say, an iridescent shark or any of the other freshwater sharks that are out there in the aquarium hobby. So, pretty much it can be kept with anything that is too large to be eaten. All right. So I have a couple of pictures from some wonderful fish keepers that come to us from Monster Fish Keepers and fishforums.net, and I'd like to show them to you all right now. So the following photos are from Monster Fish Keepers and Tropical Fish Forums. Thank you to the awesome fish keepers for submitting pictures of their Bala Shark. So if you want to submit pictures of a species of fish for our next species profile, just email me at alexgoyankeescardinale19@gmail.com, and I will accept any of your fish pictures, because you never know, that fish picture you send me might be the next species that I will be talking about. So that is pretty cool. So let's get to those pictures right now.
The nominees for the CMA Country Music Entertainment of the Year are...
That was a very cool Bala Shark. I like the fact that the Bala Shark blends in well with the silver dollars. And silver dollars, tinfoil barbs are perfect examples of some Tankmates that you can have with Bala Sharks. Nice. Giant gourami in the background is a show stealer. I love the giant gourami, but that was a very pretty Bala Shark. And that was a very nice juvenile Bala Shark, which is generally the size you will see them popping up at the local fish store. Very cool fish. All right, it is time for my final remarks on Bala Sharks. Aqua Alex's final remarks on Bala Sharks, aka Tricolor Sharks. If you're looking for an active schooling fish for your large aquarium, this is the fish to go to. They are not nippy like other barbs out there, like the tinfoil barb. They're actually quite mellow, docile, and very peaceful. Unlike other barbs that may harass other fish and try to nip their fins, the Bala Shark will mind your business. Oftentimes, Bala Sharks will be the fish that are often chased by aggressive cichlids or other fish. So, if you're looking for something that's not going to cause trouble in your home aquarium, then consider Bala Sharks. Now, I will say that a lot of times, places like Petco, PetSmart, and some of the other chain stores will sell Bala Sharks to people that don't know how big this fish gets, and they'll stuff them in 20 gallons and smaller tanks than that. And because of that, the Bala Shark will get stunted and die. I personally feel that this fish needs to have a long life and should be kept in a 90-gallon or above. So if you are thinking about getting Bala Sharks, please do not do so until you have a large aquarium, unless you realize that the Bala Shark is going to get bigger and you are able to upgrade as they grow, or you can rehome them to somebody that has a larger aquarium. So keep that in mind when you're thinking about getting Bala Sharks. And my last remark, if you need a perfect dither fish for a cichlid aquarium, then the Bala Sharks are for you. They will take your fish that like to hide a lot out and bring them into the open because of the Bala Shark's activity. Basically, the Bala Shark swims and swims and swims around, which is pretty cool, as evident as you guys saw in the video I showed you when I opened our show today. So I think I pretty much talked about everything there is to talk about Bala Sharks. If you're watching from start to finish, thank you so much for tuning in. And if you have any further questions on Bala Sharks, I will be happy to answer them. Just please post them in the comments, and I will be sure to answer your questions. All right, so before I end today's video, I have a couple of announcements for Aqua Alex Live. Now, the next time I go live on Aqua Alex Live, I will look like a new person because I will have shaved my head bald and I would have shaved my beard for lung cancer. Lung cancer. November is lung cancer awareness, and I always partake in the shaving of your head bald for Lung Cancer Awareness Month. So if you want to join me in doing that, then please feel free to shave your head bald. But back to our topic that I'm going to mention. This Sunday, November 14th at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific, it is November's edition of Fish Keepers Q&A. I will be answering all of your fish keeping questions. So I need your questions. Email any tropical fish keeping questions to Alex Go Yankees Cardinale 19 at gmail.com. I will answer all questions and I will answer them live this Sunday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. Now, you can also film a video asking your questions. So basically, whip out your smartphone and press the record button, record yourself asking your tropical fish questions, and then email that video file to the email on my screen, which is Alex Go Yankees Cardinale 19 at gmail.com. So this is your monthly chance to test my knowledge. You can find out if I really know my fish by asking me any tropical fish questions. So why not? Email your questions today, tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. The deadline to get your questions in is Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern. All right, so I look forward to answering your questions. And of course, if you want, you can tune in live on Sunday and come on my studio virtually and ask your question as well. I look forward to this month's Q&A because I've got some awesome topics that are going to be discussed, including whether or not the internet has ruined or benefited the aquarium hobby. That's going to be a fun topic for me to discuss. And my last announcement for this episode, I've got a very special guest coming on Aqua Alex Live this coming Monday. As a thank you to all my subscribers, this is my Thanksgiving treat to all of you. I will be interviewing fellow tropical fish YouTuber Boss Aquatics this Monday, November 15th, 2021 at 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. That should be a really fun video. Oh, I almost forgot. There's one thing I wanted to share with everybody. I saw this on Facebook about 30 minutes before I went on the air, and I figured I would help out this fellow YouTuber to spread the word. He is doing something very positive in the aquarium hobby, and I like that. I like when aquarium hobbyists help out other aquarium hobbyists. So I'm going to share the picture, and hopefully people that are watching this video can help out this young man. And I appreciate and I love and I respect everything he is doing. So basically, it says the holidays are a time to be with family and friends. Unfortunately, some of my students are burdened with the task of being the man of the house, big brother, big sister to younger siblings, providers, and grandchildren, taking care of elderly grandparents. These are tasks that shouldn't be left for 14 or 15-year-olds to take up. I have decided to use my platform to possibly help families at least get a turkey on the table for those who may not be able to get it themselves. I am asking for the fish community to help me with whatever they can to ensure some of my youngsters have a happy Thanksgiving Thursday, November 25th. I will be using donations to go to grocery stores and get turkeys for those families and aid my school in providing for those who can't. It takes a village, y'all. And his PayPal is Fishy Biz Aquatics, and his Cash App is BusyFish45. So I assume this person is a school teacher or a principal. And you know what? I commend him for what he's doing. And on Tuesday, when I get my next paycheck, I, Aqua Alex Cardinale, will make a donation for as much as I can. So hopefully, some of my loyal, legendary subscribers will help this gentleman in what he's doing and help make sure everyone out there has a happy and delicious Thanksgiving. The world today is so full of negativity, but I like seeing positive things like this. And if I can help spread the word, then so be it. All right. With that being said, thank you guys for tuning into this episode of Aqua Alex Live. I hope you learned a lot about the Bala Shark, and I hope you enjoyed today's video. Thanks for tuning in. Make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. And if you enjoyed the video, simply share this video on your Facebook, your Twitter, anywhere you can to help me get more views. Thank you, fish keepers. Take on, and I will see you on the next species profile, which is going to be next week, next Wednesday. I will talk about the tinfoil barb, another favorite another favorite fish from Asia of mine. So, if you keep tinfoil barbs and you have photos of tinfoil barbs, send them to my email, AlexGoYankeesCardinale19 at gmail.com. Adios, everybody. Enjoy the aquarium hobby and get some Bala Sharks if you don't have some already. Aqua Alex Cardinale here, and I'm here to announce the Ultimate Aquarium Hobbyist giveaway. On Sunday, March 6, 2022, I will proudly celebrate my 8th year as a YouTuber. And to celebrate and say thank you to all the amazing aquarium hobbyists and tropical fish keepers who have supported my YouTube channel over the last 8 years, I am doing the Ultimate Aquarium Hobbyist giveaway. There are 3 amazing prizes. The first prize is a $100 gift certificate to Tangled Up in Cichlids. Tangled Up in Cichlids is home to many awesome South and Central American cichlids such as Oscars, Severums, Waru, Angelfish, Jack Dempsey's, Viajas, and much more. They also have catfish, plecos, cherisons, and even African cichlids. The second prize is a $100 gift certificate to Aquatic Rarities Inc., aka Malone's Monsters. Now, Bob at Malone's Monsters and Aquatic Rarities is a true aquarium hobbyist with a love for monster fish and tropical fish in general. You will find things like lungfish, Lipterus, arowanas, four-eyed anablips, and more cool oddball fish at Aquatic Rarities. And the last prize giveaway, and the third prize, is Little Egypt Aquarium Club gift certificate donated by Little Egypt Aquarium Club founder Jeremy Stellhorn. Now, on the Little Egypt Aquarium Club website, you will find aquarium supplies for sale, like Fluval FX6 canister filter, hang on the back filters, aquarium heaters, and some awesome tropical fish food. You will be able to use that gift certificate to purchase some amazing aquarium supplies. So, aquarium hobbyists, to enter this giveaway, it's really simple. All you need to do is film a video of your aquarium and your tropical fish. In the video, talk about your favorite tropical fish species. Then tell me about what new fish you want to get and what aquarium supplies you can use. So, since Tangled Up in Cichlids and Aquatic Rarities only supply freshwater fish, it is beneficial for freshwater hobbyists to enter. However, saltwater hobbyists are encouraged to enter as well. And if a saltwater hobbyist wins, they will win a gift card to either Live Aquaria or Blue Zoo Aquatics, provided that the winner is a saltwater hobbyist. So all you've got to do is film a video of your aquarium and your fish, and also talk about your favorite tropical fish species, talk about what new fish you want to get, and what aquarium supplies you can use. Email your video to alexgoyankescardinale19@gmail.com by no later than March 1st, 2022. In your email, leave your name, your contact information in case you win, and of course, your video. Each video entry will be uploaded to my channel and in my giveaway playlist. The top 3 videos with the most views and likes will be the 3 winners, and they will be announced live on March 6, 2022 during my 8-year YouTube anniversary celebration live stream. Good luck, aquarium hobbyists. This contest is open to every aquarium hobbyist, whether freshwater or saltwater, and any aquarium hobbyist in the United States of America. So enter right now. Good luck, and I can't wait to see your videos. Remember the deadline to enter, March 1st. Hey, Alex Cardinale here. It's November, and that means it's Thanksgiving season and the start of holiday season. Thanksgiving is the time of year where we're all thankful for being alive, being healthy, and having a great family. Thanksgiving is a holiday where we get together with our family and have a delicious meal with turkey and all the fixings. For the first time ever on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale, I will be hosting my inaugural Thanksgiving Day Bash. It will air live on Thanksgiving Day, Thursday, November 25th, 2021, at noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific. I will give you turkey cooking tips. I'll also give you Thanksgiving cooking tips, and I'll have some other wonderful Thanksgiving themed topics. And I will also preview NFL on Thanksgiving Day. Don't miss Thanksgiving Day Bash live this Thanksgiving, November 25th, 12 noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, right here on the legendary Alex Cardinale YouTube channel. Happy Thanksgiving, and I will see you on Thanksgiving Day. Thank you for watching this episode of Aqua Alex Live here on my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale. I hope you, the amazing tropical fish keepers, enjoyed today's video. Please make sure to leave a like on today's video if you enjoyed it, and make sure to hit that subscribe button. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, the legendary Alex Cardinale, if you enjoyed this video, to see some more awesome episodes of Aqua Alex Live. Tank on, fish keepers, and I'll see you on the next Aqua Alex Live.